Good afternoon, Hurricanes. Thank you for joining us. Today is Friday, February 25th, 2022. I'm Juliette Valle.
And I'm Darryl Creary. We start off today with updates on the Russian invasion in Ukraine. Justice isn't over yet for George Floyd.
One family reunion 70 years in the making and hitting the highway in protest. Plus, we'll have your weekend weather, so don't go anywhere because NewsBreak starts right now. Is it the start of World War III? U.S. intelligence officials now say they fear Russian soldiers will overtake the Ukrainian capital within days. This comes on the heels of people in Ukraine sheltering in subways and trying to flee the country after Russian bombings and troops marching on Ukrainian cities. President Biden says it is a, quote, a war Putin chose. After months of building tensions, Putin's forces finally invaded Ukraine on February 24th, launching missiles at cities, airports, and military facilities. According to the Ukrainian government, Russian tanks and personnel surged across the border, attacking citizens, killing dozens of people attempting to evacuate. Ukraine is now under a state of emergency and has cut diplomatic ties with Russia. With more possible attacks to come, Ukrainian officials are distributing guns to anyone who requests them. World leaders in the G7 and NATO met Wednesday and agreed to retaliate against Russia's aggression. President Joe Biden says there will be, quote, severe new penalties.
Putin's aggression against Ukraine will end up costing Russia dearly, economically and strategically. We will make sure of that. Putin will be a pariah on the international stage. Any nation that countenances Russia's naked aggression against Ukraine will be stained by association.
Biden says other countries will stand together to protect NATO nations against Russia.
It'll degrade their aerospace industry, including their space program. It'll hurt their ability to build ships, reducing their ability to compete economically. And it will be a major hit to Putin's long-term strategic ambitions.
Putin is suggesting he might be open to negotiations of a ceasefire.
Way back home and is buried in Santa Maria, California.
Thanks, Alex. COVID mandates have wheels of controversy turning, literally. This week, a convoy of trucks left San Bernardino, California, heading towards Washington, D.C. The miles are not only fueled by gas, but by the participants' strong belief against COVID-19 restrictions. They plan to arrive March 5th and shut down the Capitol Beltway in protest against all mask and vaccine mandates. One truck driver describes their mission.
We're just trying to be informative people. It's a peaceful protest, which we have a damn right in this country to do. Okay? And we don't want to be harassed. We're not harassing anybody else.
With 9 days left until they reach D.C., truckers have been met with praise and scorn along their journey.
And now a new feature on NewsBreak. We turn to our forecaster, Riley Pfeiffer, to tell us what this weekend's weather looks like. Riley, what can we expect?
And Juliette and Darryl, back to you all.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a great weekend to hit the beach.
And just in time for the Mardi Gras celebrations.
Absolutely. And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back in the studio on Monday.
Have a great weekend, Hurricanes.